Hi there, welcome to Sharps and Flats with Kingsley. This is Foods and Fingers Part 2. In this lesson, we're going to be using 3 fingers. We're going to be doing juices and hot sauces, and then in the end of this lesson, we are going to be doing a challenge at the very end, and here's what the challenge looks like. We're going to be playing the whole thing. There's no finger numbers listed, and there's no counting the foods. You just know how to play it. And what we are moving towards is reading actual music on a staff, like I showed you in the last lesson with Mary Had a Little Lamb. And then in the future lessons, you just understand how to play. Let's jump in. So to start, let's have fun with one, and that means fun with one thing. So let's find your right hand. Look at these here. Go to middle C right there, and then go to the 2 black and then 3 black. Go there, put finger numbers 2, 3, and 4. You could push all 3 of those down just to get used to that. Now remember, have your hand like a bubble that's inside it, or a tennis ball with all fingertips touching the keys at the same time, and push some weight into those keys. Get those 3 fingers ready. Now let's have fun. I'm going to play something. I want you to play it back. I'm going to start with this finger, and then this one, and then this one. Then I'm going to start to change it up a little bit. Follow me. Me first, and then you. 1, 2, me first. You. Me. You. Me. Whoops. I'll do that one again. Hard one. Let's do that one again. Me. Great. Now let's do the left hand. Again, fun with one. Find middle C, 3 black, 2 black, 3 black. Right down there. Okay. Now I am going to start with the second finger. I am going to go in that order, but then I'll start to get more complex. Me first. 1, 2, ready, me. You. Boom, boom, boom. Me. You. Boom, 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 boom. Me. You. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. You know, the whole point of that is just to have fun and getting your fingers loose and, on the keys, and really associating a movement and getting fun sounds to come out. Because really, yes, your goal is to be able to read music and see music and read it and understand how to play it. But really the goal is to have fun and to be able to sit down at a piano and go, play Mary Had a Little Lamb, and then be able to change it up if you wanted to. Maybe something like this. So that's where we're headed. All of these tools give you the ability to be able to do that on your own. It's always okay to hit pause on the video and start and, practice the thing that we're going to do next, or review what we just did. That's a great thing to do. All right, so to begin, right here, I want you to count the foods from here to here. Just count the foods. 1, 2, count the foods. Juice, juice, hot sauce, juice, juice, hot sauce. Now, play the rhythm on one tone. Find middle C, doesn't matter which finger or which hand you use, and play this rhythm all on that note. Rhythm on one note. 1, 2, ready, go. Juice, juice, hot sauce, juice, juice, hot sauce. So when you play a hot sauce, you have to push the finger down and hold it. Let's do that again. Let's count the foods and play a rhythm on one note. Ready? Go. Juice, juice, hot sauce. Juice, juice, hot sauce. All right. Now you have the rhythm. You know how the rhythm goes. Now go back to get into position. Put your left hand down here. Get that fingers 2, 3, and 4 ready to go. Now play, and I want you to say the numbers of the fingers that you should be playing. What I mean by that is 2, 3, 4. As you play from there to there. 1, 2, tap in your shoe. 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2. Oh, was it tricky? Let's try that again. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2. Let's do it again. I'm not going to count. I'm not going to move the cursor. 1, 2, ready, go. That is your left hand. Now let's move to your right hand. Find these 3 black notes, middle C, 2 black, 3 black. There we go. Now you've got your 2, 3, and 4 ready to go. And we're going to start right here. It's the same rhythm, so we're just going to, let's say the numbers of the fingers going all the way across. So 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2. Let's do that again. I'm not going to move the cursor and I'm not going to count. 1, 2, ready, go. Whew, let's do that again. Make sure you have a bubble inside your hand and you're tapping your heel or your toe. 1, 2, right hand, go. We are making a lot of progress. You really are. Now let's play all 4 measures in one long song. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you get to the end of here, you have to go there to your right hand. So get your fingers ready. Get both hands in position. Okay, starts with our left hand. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2. 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2. Ooh, this is a lot to do at one time. This is why musicians are incredibly smart, because you do all this stuff that makes you count and move and think all at the same time. I mean, that's a lot of stuff to do. Let's do it again. Starting right here with your left hand on your second finger. When you go to your right hand, you're going to be on your second finger also. 1, 2, ready, go. Woo! Now, hey, just for fun, let's do that whole thing again. Let's count the foods and play. That's a lot to do. I'm not going to move the cursor. I'm just going to count the food and play as we go. Ready? So, starting right here, you're going to say juice, juice, hot sauce. 1, 2, left hand, go. Juice, juice, hot sauce. Juice, juice, hot sauce. Juice, juice, hot sauce. Juice, juice, hot sauce. That is great. We are making so much progress. Now, look at this. We're getting ready to do this. Maybe you want to pause the video, pause it right here and get used to it. Practice it before we play it together. So if you did practice it, here we are. We are going to count the foods from here to here just to get used to it. 1, 2, count the foods. Pancake juice, hot sauce. Pancake juice, hot sauce. Now play that rhythm on one note. So find middle C. 1, 2, ready, go. pancake juice, hot sauce, pancake juice, hot sauce. Let's do that again. Tap your foot as you count the foods and play the rhythm on one note. Wow, it's a lot of stuff. 1, 2, tapping your shoe. Pancake juice, hot sauce, pancake juice, hot sauce. Put your left hand in position. Play the same thing, only now change what notes you're playing. So instead of all rhythm on one note, now it's 2, 2, 3, 4. Let's say the numbers of our fingers as we play it. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 2, 3, 4. 4, 4, 3, 2. Let's do that again. This time I'm not going to count it. I'm not going to move the cursor. You just follow along. 1, 2, ready, go. Man, you are really starting to see the shape of these notes as they go down, as they go back up. Down means go to the left on the piano. Go up means go to the right on the piano, and that's very important when you start to read music on a staff. Come down to your right hand. We already know the rhythm because it's the same rhythm as above. So let's just get our right hand into position right there, 2, 3, and 4, and let's say the name, or let's say the finger number as we play from here to there. 1 and 2, ready, go. 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 3, 2. A second time. 1 and 2, ready, go. 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 3, 2. All right, now our goal is to play from here all the way to there. 4 measures in one long song. I'm not going to move the cursor. I might do a little counting. I might help us a little bit here and there. Get your fingers into position. These 3 in your left hand, those 3 in your right hand. Starts with the left hand. Tapping your foot, sitting up straight. Bubbles in your hands. Big bubble in your hand. 1 and 2, ready, go. 2, 2, 3, 4. Right hand. Wow. Let's do this one more time. And remember, really look at the notes as you're playing. Really track along. In just a minute, we're going to read this again with no finger numbers and no count the foods. You just have to know how to play it. But you don't just know how to play it. It's because you're practicing right now. Here we go, starting right here. Get your hands in position. 1 and 2, ready, go. Oh, wow. Now I'm going to move on to the next slide. Look at this. This is the same slide we just did, except there's no finger numbers. So let's just play from here all the way to here with no finger numbers. We're just going to go measures 1, 2, 3, and 4. Left hand and right hand. I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to push you a little bit. So get your hands in position. Here we go. It starts juice, juice, hot sauce. 1, 2, ready, go. Right hand. I am really curious how you did just now. I didn't practice it with you. We just jumped to the final result, which is playing the music as it's written without counting foods and without knowing, saying the finger numbers, because you already know that. I wonder how you did. In case you didn't, in case you missed something, right here, you're going to start in your left hand with your second finger. When you get down here to your right hand, you're also going to be with your second finger. Okay, both lines start with your second finger. So let's play it again, all 4 measures. 1, 2, ready, go. Yes. It is always a good thing to hit pause and just practice it on your own. That is really, my goal is that you don't have to watch me or play along with me anymore. My goal is that you understand it so well that you can teach somebody else how to play it. Moving down. It looks just like this up here. Well, yeah, it does. It's just we're replacing this juice with a pancake. So we're just changing the rhythm up. So just to remember the rhythm, to get back used to it, let's count the foods from here to here just to get used to it. 1, 2, count the foods. Pancake juice, hot sauce, pancake juice, hot sauce. To get ready to play this one, let's review this. Let's play this whole rhythm on one note. So on a middle C, either hand, any finger, play this rhythm on that note. 1 and 2, ready, go. So you just played pancake juice, hot sauce. Get it? Okay, now let's read this left hand here. Get your hand into position. You know which 3 fingers to use, and you know that the notes are going down. So are you going to start with 2 or are you going to start with 3? Here we go. Let's play the left hand. 1 and 2, ready, go. Yes, we did go 2, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that one again. 1, 2, tap in your shoe. So that was your left hand. Let's move to the right hand. Okay, so the notes are going up, which means when your right hand, are the notes going to go to the right or are they going to go to the left? And you know that as the notes go up, that means they go to the right. So we're going to start with our second finger. Here we go, right here. 1 and 2, right hand, go. Just for fun, let's count the foods as we play. 1, 2, ready, go. Pancake juice, hot sauce, pancake juice, hot sauce. Now let's do the whole thing from here to here. The first time through, I'm going to count the foods as we play. The second time through, I'm not. I'm not going to move the cursor at all either. Here we go. Get your left hand into position. All right. So you got your second finger ready to go because you're going to go down. Then when you get to your right hand, you've got your second finger ready to go. You're going to go up. Here you go. Start with the left hand. Sitting up nice and straight, front edge of your chair. You have that bubble inside both hands. Your fingertips are all touching the keys at the same time. Here we go. 1 and 2, ready, go. Whew. Let's do that again. The whole song. 1 and 2, left hand first. Now, because you're so comfortable with it, and if you're not comfortable, pause the video and get really comfortable and be able to play it. But now that since you're so comfortable, let's count the foods as we play the entire thing from here all the way to there, which gets to be a pretty complex thing to do. You don't actually do that when you're playing the piano. Some people that want to run a 3-mile race, they might practice running 4 or 5 or 6 miles, or they might run even longer just to build up endurance to to run the 3-mile race better. In this case, we're going to do more than we should. We're going to count the foods and play, make it harder. That way, when you just play for fun, it's easy. So here we are. Count the foods and play from here all the way to there. Get those fingers in position. 1 and 2, count the food. Pancake juice, hot sauce. Pancake juice, hot sauce. Pancake juice, juice, hot sauce. Pancake juice, hot sauce. Now, remember, we're getting ready to do a challenge below. It's going to incorporate all of this into one, and you just have to know how to play it. For right now, let's play this one again from there to there. It doesn't matter if you count. You can count numbers. You can count the foods. You can do whatever you want or not at all. Here we go. 1, 2, the whole thing, go. How did you do? Scale of 1 to 10. You know, a 10 being the best. Were you a 5? Were you a 7? Was it perfect? Were you a 10? My hope is that it was somewhere between 5, 6, and 7. That gives you something to shoot for. If it's a 10, it is still good to be playing along with these videos, even if this is easy for you. Why? Because playing along with someone who has steady beat forces you to have steady beat. That's a good thing to do. And this is giving you tools to teach someone else how to play. Now, this is not the ultimate final challenge yet, but it's going to be a bit of a challenge. We are going to play from here all the way to there. Left hand and right hand. I'm not going to tell you which finger to start on. I'm not going to count the foods yet. You know, to practice, we're just going to play. And if you need, once we've done it once, if you need to pause and do it and practice it, do that. We're getting ready for a big challenge in a few minutes. Here we are. Get your left hand and right hand in position. Tap in your shoe. 1, 2, ready, go. And now let's do it a second and final time just for practice, starting with your left hand. Tapping that foot. 1, 2, ready, go. Whew, you are really nailing it. You are recognizing the shape going down and up. You're associating that with the piano going to the left and right. And all of this is making music, and that's the best part. Now come down to here. Same thing. I'm going to start right here and blow this up a little bit more. We're going to go from here all the way to there. If you need to practice counting the foods or pause the video first, do that, and then come back and play it with me. Here we are. Get your fingers in position on the 3 black notes. Here we go. Starting right here with your left hand. 1 and 2, ready, go. That was just like the last one, except we had some pancakes in there, or what we call eighth notes. Let's do the whole thing again, starting right here. 1 and 2, and ready, go. Wow. This is a great time to pause and look at the next slide and practice it. So now let's look at this challenge. I'm going to show the whole sheet here at once. Here's what I think you should do is pause the video. In fact, I'll give you a chance here. There's that left hand. You could pause it on that left hand like right now to practice it. And then here's a chance. Here's the right hand. You could pause it and practice that. Now I'm going to shrink it back down so I can show you the whole thing at once. Now, some notes go down, some go up. Pancakes are in different places. Sometimes there's a bunch of pancakes together. So what I want you to do is practice before you play it along with me. This is a challenge. I want you to stop, pause the video, and just play it on your own. Figure out which fingers you're going to use. Figure out which hand you're using. By the way, this whole thing here is left hand. This whole one here is right hand. Eventually, we'll play from there all the way to there, okay? So for the first challenge, we'll just do the left hand, then we'll just do the right hand, and then we'll pull the whole thing all together, all right? It's going to be a challenge for me too, actually. So hit pause and then come back when you're ready. Now you're ready. You've practiced it on your own. You're ready to play it along with me. Here we go. Just left hand from here all the way to there. Here we go. I'm not going to move the cursor and I'm not going to count. We're just going to play it together. Get your left hand in position. 1, 2, ready, go. How'd you do? Wow, let's do it again. This is where music is really starting to happen. And if you're making mistakes, great. You're supposed to make mistakes. The only way you can improve and get more creative and have fun learning is when you make mistakes and you correct them. All right, so here we are again. 1, 2, ready, go. Yeah. Now, before we go do the right hand, one thing you could do before you start is just the rhythm on one tone, on just a C, play the entire rhythm. What that would look like right here would be... So you can at least get the rhythm and make it easy by not having to play different notes, just all on one note. That's called rhythm on one note. Sometimes I say rhythm on one tone as well. Now we're on to our right hand, okay? So the same thing we just did, starting with our right hand, all 4 measures. You've already practiced it. You've already decided which fingers you're going to use and which ones go up and which ones go down. And that is the challenging part. Starting right here, 1, 2, ready, go. Oh, did you catch that last one? I did 3 of the same note in a row right there. Wow, let's do this whole one again. 1, 2, ready, go. You should pause the video and practice it on your own before we go and do the whole page all together. Here we are. Here is this whole page. From left hand, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 measures from start to finish. So get both hands ready in position. Start with your left hand. 1, 2, ready, go. Right hand. That was your challenge, and I'm so proud of you for sticking in there and doing it. And I'm proud of you for pausing the video right now and doing it again. Just looking at that whole song on the screen and practicing it by yourself. Because the more you do this, the more understanding you're getting. And it's not about whether you make mistakes or not, because you made a whole lot of mistakes when you were young and 5 years old trying to learn how to read. But now you don't, because you've just done it so much. And as you have fun with this and experience it more and more, when you do see that new piece of music on a musical staff with 5 lines and notes that go up and down, you're going to know the rhythm and how it goes so well that when you have to figure out what the name of the note is, for example, instead of, you've been seeing F sharp, A flat, B flat. Instead of that, we're going to be moving into these white notes, C, D, and E. You're just going to recognize it and understand what the name of the note is without even thinking. In the same way that you are right now able to, if I was to type a word out on the screen, you'd be able to read it. No problem. You could read that with no problem because you've read so much. Today has been great, everyone. You are learning the shape of notes, you're learning the rhythms, you're learning how to play with good technique in your hands, and it's moving towards being able to read. Mary Had a Little Lamb in lesson 6, and then in the next section of lessons, getting more and more complicated and being able to play so that one day you can just play like that. Also, in Sharps and Flats with Kingsley are other piano platforms. One of them is Boogie Woogie, which is this kind of stuff. Boogie Woogie. There are other ones that are like piano jazz and tricks. There's swing in there. And then there's pop music that might sound maybe something like this. Okay, so learning to do all of this basic stuff, whether you are 10, 15, or 50 years old, is going to really pay off when you want to go start doing all the other available music in Sharps and Flats with Kingsley. Until I see you in the next lesson, which is going to be Mary Had a Little Lamb, stay sharp, everyone.